Hey guys, this is Full Stuff Incorporated, and I'm here to give another video today, and I haven't recorded in the past few days because I've been bit less encouraged. And honestly, I've been kind of sick of the game state lately, and how long it takes Konami to do anything with this game. I mean, granted, the spiral list did come up pretty quick, and I'm pretty pleased with that, but the whole thing, 2017 as a whole has been discouraging for this game. And by the way, I'm playing Odd Eyes in this, so yeah, I've enjoyed playing Odd Eyes. I enjoy playing quite casual. Because, playing competitively is worn down on my psyche and on my mentality as a duelist. I mean, for me, I played this game competitively for a long, long time, but I tend to have little guy syndrome in the case of, I just feel like I don't do enough in this game to where I actually want to do better. And this kind of mentality is not very healthy for myself either. I mean, I know, it's just me talking. I'm just like, why play a game that I really can't enjoy? Why do something that'll just make me feel less while playing a game? And keep in mind, I'm a pretty hardcore gamer, so I'm not gonna immediately dismiss the competitive scene because competitive scenes are meant to exist. But there has been too much going on in this game. Too many tier 0 formats, too many sets with too many good cards, like individual good decks more say, rather than staple cards. Like cards that evenly matched are individual cards done wrong. Because it's something that completely shifts the game. It's something that just puts itself above the rest as individual cards. And that kind of bugs me. Because we can't just have good individual staples in this game anymore. Instead, we just have this one broken deck, and then another broken deck, and then another broken deck. And by the way, I'm kind of bodying the Dark Magician player, so don't blame me. Anyway, as I go on with this, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on this game as a whole. I enjoy this game, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like that there isn't enough going on for me to enjoy the game as a competitive player anymore. I mean, when World Challenge first came out and was first announced, I wanted to play that deck more than anything. Just to learn the link mechanics, the designs were cool. Everything about it just appealed to me. But then everything else it all fell out the window when Zoo and True Draco still dominated the metagame. And that discouraged me from playing World Chalice. I mean, sure, I still play it online occasionally. I'm still learning some combos. But I'm just saying, it's nowhere near as enjoyable as some people are saying. Come on. Pendulum Magician format was pretty short-lived, but even then, some of the older decks kind of got stale at this point. I mean, I'm not speaking for everybody, I'm speaking for myself here. But, all things considered, I'd much rather play casual. I'd much rather spend my time writing. I'd much rather spend my time trying to learn D&D or something. Just because I'm just not as engaged in this game anymore in a competitive sense. I can't enjoy this game the way I used to. And opening Double Duel Salon actually sucks, by the way. I know, I opened Joker, and I got Odd Eyes Fusion. Still. Okay, I suck at commentary, and I suck at discussing at the same time. But still. Aside from that, I just feel like that this game hasn't given me enough reason to start playing competitively in any sense of the word. Because there's too much going on. You have to pay too much for too little if you're expecting to go to a tournament to win if you can't even play your favorite thing. And the worst thing that a game can be is boring. And I don't want that. Nobody wants a game to be boring. And I've had to go through that several times in the years that I played this game. And I played for over 12 years up to this point. And honestly, I've never felt this disengaged in Yu-Gi-Oh! In my life. I'm a Yu-Gi tuber. I know, I'm supposed to think these things. I'm supposed to just let these things go if they're bad enough. But I'm just trying to enjoy a game that I love playing. And if I can't enjoy my hobby, if I can't enjoy what I do, if I can't enjoy making videos of what I love, then what's really the point? It's just something that's been bothering me for quite some time. I mean, there's quite a bit of issues this game can easily fix, they just don't sometimes, and it bugs me. It's just me talking here. You don't have to agree. I'm just giving my 2 cents on the whole thing. I mean, Zoo and True Dracos were the biggest reason why I stopped playing competitively for a long, long time, and why I just decided to just play the decks I want, play what I wanted to play, just because I was that disengaged with the game that I just don't care whether my deck is good enough competitively anymore. I just want to play what I want to play, and you don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm just saying what I'm doing right now. And honestly, I would play Odd Eyes over Spirals any day. I would play Fluffles over Spirals any day. I would play freaking Monarchs. I would play Monarch mirror matches rather than play against True Draco. And I'd rather do that with my arms tied behind my back blindfolded. Just because the game is at that point now where diverse formats are pretty much non-existent. I mean, this format and the Pendulum Magician format before then, they were pretty varying. I'm not going to lie. But I'm just saying, there was too many Tier 0 formats, too many coming up. Tier 0 Zoo, Full Power Zoo, Tier 0.5 True Dracos, which can take on Zoo pretty well and can actually work with Zoo itself, and that bugs me. It's just, why? I just don't understand. All of this, it makes me just want to throw my deck into a river if I can't play a deck competitively. And I felt that way since Zoo came out. When I built DDD, I was like, they didn't hit DDDs before Zoo came out, so maybe I could do something. Who knows? It might be able to top every once in a while. I took it to locals. I got bodied. It's just like, I just got beat so badly. It just made my ego go down like a freaking tank from a plane. And I know that doesn't make sense, but still, it's pretty much the best way I could put it, the way I've been ad-libbing the whole video. But still, I say that this whole thing has been a fiasco. As a whole, this game has had me so disengaged that I just can't get myself to care competitively anymore. It's something that's going to have to take time to heal. And it's going to be a lesson to you guys right now. If you're experiencing something painful, let time heal you. Don't keep suffering in any general sense, really. If you have a friend that you can't deal with, just don't try to deal with them. Instead, just try to make the best out of what you got. Out of the many friends you may possibly have. I know, it sounds random coming from me, but I'm saying, the point is, don't play in these formats if you don't have to. Don't play in any of these things if you don't have to. They'll only disengage you from the game even more. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants to not play what they love. Nobody wants to not play their favorite decks or what they see as good just because spirals are out. I mean, that kind of mentality drives all kinds of players away, and it makes me wonder how Konami got the idea of making so many overpowered decks in the first place. I mean, if World Chalice could be Tier 1, I would kill for something like that. I would play World Chalice. I would play Fluffles competitively. But I go to locals sometimes and I do it. It's fun. But the fact that you see Spiral everywhere, even in locals, if you see Full Power Zoo, Full Power True Dracos, that kind of stuff, this is something you should never have to subject yourself to. It's something I don't want to subject myself to. Just because I don't feel the need. I want to play the game to have fun. I want to do something with my decks to where I can completely body my opponents in just the same way as I could any other opponent. Not just playing around really big boards. And I'm playing, it is pretty much old school Pendulum here. But I'm saying this deck is pretty much the embodiment of that. Casual play can always be fun if you just let it be. Take the time to enjoy yourself. Exercise those creative muscles a bit. And this is kind of from the guys who've been playing this game for quite some time. That have been playing casually for years. And I just don't, I'm the kind of guy that would just think any cancer is meta, that kind of stuff. I know I'm that guy. I'm saying, like, you don't have to be that guy. I'm just trying to enjoy the game any way I can. You don't have to agree. But I much rather play casual than anything else. I want to have fun. People play competitively to have fun. I understand. But the idea as a whole bothers me. The idea of having to go out of your way, pay hundreds of dollars for a deck you might not even win with is a problem. And it just bothers me. I just don't like it. I want to have more casual support coming out for other decks. I mean, where's my Patchwork? Where's my High Flame King Genghis? Where's all that stuff? You gave Zoo everything. You gave True Dracos everything. You gave ABCs everything. Come on. Playing Fluffles without Patchwork is like playing ABC without Union Hanger. And that's a pretty big drawback there. Even with all those Jama support, it still wouldn't work without Union Hanger. So, yeah, that's what I think about this whole thing. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys like it, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, join the Fight for Army, and together we will beat the meta. Talk to you guys next time. Hopefully you enjoy my next video. And you guys take care of yourself.